Good evening, everyone. How are you? Great. Hey, I'm coming to you live tonight. Haven't done a live in maybe about a week or so. I'm just popping in spontaneously. It wasn't planned. Just wanted to come live and give you some information. Oh, there's always a smudge on my glasses. If your glasses aren't clean, you can't see right, right? So I'm coming to you because we were running into the last week of April. This is the last week of April, the last week of our Stress Awareness Month. And I wanted to talk about that. So, who am I? I am Yvette McQueen, MD, emergency physician, travel doctor, and wellness lifestyle coach, a global physician on a mission to educate about health, travel wellness, and disease prevention. So I've been coming to you this month about Stress Awareness Month, knowing stress. What is stress? How it affects your body, how it affects your health, how it affects your wellness, and also stress reduction techniques, knowing what triggers you, when to walk away, some reduction. So, one of my lifelong, lifelong stress reduction techniques is reading. Reading is fundamental. So I have read books since I was a library kid. I went to the library every Tuesday. I checked out 5 or 6 books all the time, and that's who I was. So reading is fundamental, and I love to read, love to read. So I find reading as a stress reduction, and some people may find stress reduction. Hey, come on in if you got questions or comments. I'm talking about stress awareness. So stress, I mean, it's great. Reading reduces stress. Now, one of everyone's like, well, what do you like to read? And all those that know me, and for now, everybody gonna know my favorite genre is romance novels. Yes, I used to write them in high school, so I probably need to start writing a romance novel or two. But yes, I love romance novels. They take me away. It's like watching a Hallmark movie because there's always a good ending. Well, generally, there's always a good ending. That's what I like about it. And that's my stress reduction because I can just escape. So, but I do read other books, and that's why I'm coming to you today to talk about some books because I'm restructuring my office. This is a new setup, as you can tell behind me here. New setup. Yay, got my diplomas and certificates and all that on the wall. So, new setup. And let's see where I'm hiding my, I'm a travel person. I'm hiding my globe. Don't hide the globe. Okay. So anyway, ooh, messing up. Anyway, so I was going restructuring and I was looking through some of my books in my bookcase and going through it. So I wanted to discuss some books that I have that people can use. And these are some from my colleagues and wonderful friends. And I will put them in a chat. The first one is From Introspective to Action by Nicole Washington, DO. And that's her site. So here it is. This is a great book. Nicole Washington, Dr. Nicole Washington is a psychiatrist, but this is the high level professional's 28 journey to improving mental health. And it has some great chapters and areas on here. You can actually, it's hard to tell. You can write notes, your own notes, but some great chapters in here about tackling dysfunctional thoughts and assumptions that everyone will like you, time to make action, self care for the busy professional, for stress awareness, daily gratitude affirmations. So she divides this in week by week. Sleep matters, and I talked several times this month about sleep and how sleep reduces your stress level because it reduces the stress hormone cortisol. So this is a book you can consider, For Introspective to Action by Nicole Washington, DO, Dr. Nicole Washington, the High Level Professional's 28 Journey to Improving Mental Health. And that's her website there. You can so this is very interactive. It's an interactive book. It goes week by week. It gives you 28 days. Okay. The next book that's on my shelf that I found helpful when I first bought it was It's called, let's see, the next one is License to Live by Dr. Jared Patton. And there's his website, License to Live. Here it is right here. License to Live. It's a primer to rebuilding your life after your career shattered. And you have to read his story. He also has a podcast called License to Live. So that would be interesting to listen to all his episodes. Never let others define you, make your own definition. That's what Dr. Jared said. So he has, this is about, when your career shattered, because a lot of times we think our career is us and it's not us. We have other things we can do, and that increases your stress level. So, regaining your license, repositioning your credibility, redefining your career, recovering your confidence, and resetting your life. So this is one, License to Live. You're allowed to live, and not under stress. Under wellness. So check out his book there. And the last book is called Reprogram Your Mindset by Dr. Tony Haley. It's 100 winning quotes and affirmations for high performers. So the professionals, executives out there, we have tendency to have the high stress level. We need to stress. So we do need quotes and information to keep us, and here it is right here. Reprogram your mindset. It's all in here. It's all in here in how we're thinking. So it's 100 of them, 100 of them. And then she has somewhere you can journal, and she has it from different people, of course. Though we travel the world over to find the beautiful, we must carry it with us or we find it not. Ralph Waldo Emerson. This is a philosopher and poet. I turn to it as about travel. I love travel because winners who explore build confidence and tap into their creativity. Travel is liberating, stress relieving. There you go. I didn't even pick this. It just turned to that page, and is good for your overall well-being. Travel enhances empathy and improves your worldview, which you carry everywhere you go. And it does. I was saying it this morning. So I was on a podcast this morning, also on her Facebook Live, Dr. Carol Penn. So you can look her up, Dr. Carol, Carol Penn, Pen. And we were talking about travel in the summer and during the pandemic. And I was talking about traveling increases your worldview, how you actually view people. That's always good to know. That it does. It strengthens you. It strengthens you. So check this out. Negative talk. Evidence is conclusive that your self-talk has a direct bearing on your performance. Zig Ziglar, motivational speaker and author. Be your biggest fan. There are enough people with negative things to say. Ask yourself, am I being my own worst critic? Am I being too harsh? Challenge that negative, critical voice so when others attempt to speak negative words, it will not ring true. Give yourself the same encouragement and comforting words you will shower on your loved ones. Reprogram Your Mindset by Dr. Tony Haley. So those are 3 of the books that's in my shelf back here. I used to have a wall of shelf. I've downsized, but I still got all my books. I'm a book lover. Book relaxes me. I love reading. Make sure you use reading as your stress reducer. Of course, you want to know who I of course, you're on my page. I'm Yvette McQueen, MD. Of course, you can find my website, YvetteMcQueenMD.com. And, I have several books. Of course, my journal, a journal for exploring life, inspiration in the clouds. My inspiration in clouds are like when I fly. So my inspiration, peace with a smile. So it's that, just a picture and a quote, an inspirational quote, and you can write what you need to. So you can always get that on my website, All right. So use reading as a stress reduction. That's my tip. And we're going to finish off the month for Stress Awareness Month and move on to the May topic, which I'm going to tell you later on this week. All right, now, ciao, ciao for now. Peace, love. Yvette McQueen, MD. Follow me. I got wellness for you.